All right, first up is a card that I've always kind of liked. It's Mickey Mantle from 1962 Post. Now, this is probably maybe the easiest of his food issue cards to acquire from the 60s. And you can see it's in a CSG 5.5 holder. But, I saw, Authentics and PSA 4, sometimes PSA 3 that sold for a lot more than this. And so this is a nice clean copy. And what was important to me in picking up this was getting one with a numerical grade. I didn't want a hand-cut authentic. This one's hand-cut with a 5.5. So just a really nice card. And this one has a back to it. Many of them don't. I'm not sure why. Some do and some don't. Or maybe just 62s have the back and the other ones don't. I don't know. But again, I like the design of this card. I have more of these I would like to maybe over time add to the collection. But yeah, this was, again, the first Mickey Mantle card. I think I don't even know what the last one it was that I picked up before this, but it's been quite some time. So there's that, the 62 Post Mickey Mantle. Now, this next one, it's from his Super Bowl MVP year of 1969. This is Joe Namath. This one's in a nice PSA 8 grade here. Now, I don't understand or know what the centering rules are in regards to this. What I mean is, I've seen cards, a lot of the cards I've seen of this, the text is about that distance from the bottom of the card itself. There's other cards where it's a little bit higher. Left to right, I have no idea. But, if any experts out there can tell me if this card is off-center, maybe that's why it's an 8, because otherwise the corners are incredibly sharp. And the color is good. It's like it just came out of a pack. The 69 Topps Joe Namath. I wanted a Joe Namath card for the collection. And, I really do like the design and the look of his rookie card. But what I don't like is that it's oversized. And I just don't have any interest in adding oversized cards to my collection. Anyway, I went through his cards in the 60s. And when I came to this one, I decided this is the one to get. And again, it happens to be from his Super Bowl MVP year, 1969. This nice Joe Namath card here. And then lastly is Mr. Brown from 1958 Topps. Now, I don't know. It might be because of the contrast between the white border and the black inset artwork here that when this card is off-centered, you know it. And a lot of what I've seen out there, they tend to be off-centered quite a bit. This is a 4. And, I think the primary reason why it's a 4 is this corner up here is a little bit crimped. I don't know if you could tell, but it's almost like somebody crimped it with something. But I don't see any creases. And also with this card, I noticed I've seen higher grades that look way worse than this because for whatever reason, the registration on his face seems to be an issue in a lot of these that I've come across. So beyond the awful centering that really stands out, the registration, maybe it's a thing with this particular card, but this one is very good. And also, the black really shows up the snow if you have that sort of surface sort of phenomenon. But this one has very little of that too, as you can see. So very pleased to, when I got this, have gotten in a 4 because, this looks like a 7 or 8 to me, but, there's some minor things that knock it down, and not the least of which, again, is that corner. So eye appeal was the primary motivator in going after this. And so I think, when that was, I probably did pay an upcharge for the eye appeal, and I think it's absolutely worth it because, I still look at this card from time to time, other cards on eBay, and the centering is just not that great. And even higher grades, it might have a higher technical grade, but the eye appeal just isn't nowhere near as what this is, I think, in my opinion. So Jim Brown, it's certainly one of the bigger football rookie cards, period. And the other one I have my eye on maybe for sometime this year is the Bart Starr, and I might have mentioned that in a previous video, maybe the last one of these I did, perhaps. But anyway, there you have it. That will conclude this particular episode of Friday Night Vintage. Kind of organize them here. take one last look. As always, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.